Okay, I'm just gonna yoink this idea from Winix because he just posted something about doing this test for a video, and since he put a link on, I'm gonna do it as well. And as you can see, this test will attempt to determine your perceived level of victimhood across your interpersonal relationships. The test consists of 22 statements. You should state the degree of which you disagree or agree, blah blah, classic. Please try to answer as honestly as possible. Result will be broken down into 4 factors needed for recognition: moral elitism and lack of empathy and rumination. The hell is rumination? I'm gonna have to copy. I'm gonna have to look that up on Google because... Okay, let's close this. Rumination. Meaning. Deep or considered thought about something. Oh. So pondering. I know what pondering is. Anyways, begin the test. It is important to me that people who hurt me acknowledge the injustice. Neutral? I mean, it's nice when people say that I know I messed up, sorry, but if they don't, I mean, an asshole. Whoa, shit, previous. Messed up? Previous. Question 1, neutral. You should have really put like select and then proceed button because this is kind of just a stupid interface. How much do you disagree with the following statement? It is important to me that the person who offended me admits that his behavior was wrong. Yeah, wait. This is kind of the same thing. Neutral again. It makes me angry when people don't believe that I was hurt. People usually do believe me, but... yeah, you can't expect everybody to believe you. Some people are just like that. Does it make me angry though? A bit. More irritated than angry. It's important to me to receive an apology from people who offend me. No. It's important to me that people who offended me feel guilty. Don't care how they feel. I just know I need to steer clear from that person in future. I feel angry when people ignore my feeling of being hurt. I mean, yes, a bit. As I said, it's more irritating. I remain considerate of other people even when they don't deserve it. No. Let me just say, even when they don't deserve it. If I think somebody doesn't deserve my consideration, I'm not gonna give it to them. That's kind of the point of not deserving it. I think I am much more conscious and moral in my relations with other people compared to their treatment with me. No. I'm a person like any other. In that regard. People often take advantage of my kindness. Neutral. Yeah, actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep neutral. Yes, I know I'm mostly neutral. Sue me, I'm a centrist. How much do you disagree with the following statement? I give others much more than I receive for myself. Disagree. I feel that other people don't hesitate to take advantage of my weakness. Well, I'm kind of a shut-in, so I don't interact with people that much, but disagree? Maybe I'm just surrounded by good people. People demand a lot of me without expressing gratitude. Disagree strongly. When people who are close to me feel hurt by my actions, it's important for me to clarify that justice is on my side. Neutral? What? If I hurt somebody, I would apologize. If they tell me I hurt them, of course, if I know I hurt them. Why the hell did you bring justice in this? That makes no sense. Neutral. But neutral disagree. I'm not entirely sure. I'm just gonna go with neutral because I don't know. People who are offended by me are only thinking of themselves. Disagree. As I said, as the same way I can offend, people can offend me, I can offend others. I'm just a human being. Not everybody who doesn't agree with you is a selfish prick. People who claim that I behave wrongly want me to admit it so they can take advantage of the situation. That depends on the person. Some would definitely do this, others would not. I'm gonna disagree with that. People claim that I have hurt them because they cannot see that they are the ones hurting me. What? This is some next level psychological manipulation. I don't know. Actually, you know what? I disagree. I never ran into a situation like this. Never. The main reason that people are offended by me is that they cannot see things from my perspective. Kind of? Okay, I'm gonna draw in some Twitter debates here. And yes, there are people who will never consider another perspective. I'm gonna probably go with agree on this, but let me just explain. I like to debate with people on Twitter, and I have this habit of just grabbing onto something they said and then taking it to extreme. I think I said this a lot of time, but once I debated an atheist that claimed that there is nothing that originates from a religion that is worth preserving. And I replied with, then let's blow up the Parthenon. Because the Parthenon was a temple to the Greek gods. So the reason for building it is based in religion. By the logic of said atheist, it shouldn't be preserved. And then the atheist accused me of taking it to extreme. Which I admitted, because when you say something, you have to count on somebody taking it to extreme. And if it doesn't work, then it won't work in the real world. Because somebody is going to take it in a way you didn't want it to be taken. The extreme way. Or another example, the Christian, what was it? Oh yeah, he claimed that I cannot judge God by the moral standards of people. Because I asked him how moral was from God to, slaughter all the Egyptian firstborns and commit several genocides during the Israelites' travel through the deserts. You can't judge God by human morale. Well, then I brought up the point that we are made on the image of God, so our morality is an image of His. The guy didn't see my point, he didn't even try, he just called me a non-believer, and that just divulged into insults in the end. So yeah, I'm gonna go with agree on this. And what is this? It is very important to me that people who were offended by me realize that they are also in the wrong. No. I mean, depends on the situation. As I said, the atheist example before, that person was very much in the wrong because they came from an extreme standpoint. And I don't care about if they're gonna see my point. The reason you debate an extremist is not to change their mind. It's to leave your thoughts out there for people who might stumble onto the conversation. It is very hard for me to stop thinking about the injustice others have done to me. No. Days after the offense, I am very preoccupied by the injustice done to me. No. I am flooded by more anger than I would like every time I remember people who hurt me. No. I am flooded by negative feelings every time I remember people. No. It is a political label. Neither. I'm a centrist, as I said. I'm mostly in the center. Maybe a little left-leaning, not gonna lie. Age is 24, gender, male, ethnicity. This is not ethnicity, this is race! Why do people mix everything? Asian, African, white, mixed, other. You know what? My ethnicity is not white. I'm ethnically a Croat. A member of the Croatian people. That is who I am, by nationality, by ethnicity, by culture. White is not an ethnicity. It's a race. I'm gonna be an asshole and put other. I'm gonna be an asshole and put other just because this is moronic. This is just idiotic. White is not an ethnicity. African is not an ethnicity. There is a myriad of ethnic groups in Africa, in Asia, in Europe. And just grouping them like this is, as I said, it's cretinism of the highest degree, and I find it hilarious, so I'm gonna be an asshole and put other. And now let's just... Why is this so angry? Just show me the results, you're annoying me. Seriously, who the hell made this website? If you want the option to skip, you'd put a skip button, let's say here, and these in the middle if you want them to be noticed first. So now let's just show me the results. Need for recognition 50%, yes. Moral elitism, okay. Rumination, apparently I don't have any deep thoughts. And lack of empathy, somewhat. Depends, yes. Victims' motivation to have their victimhood acknowledged. Yeah, as I said, kind of okay. Moral elitism, immaculate morality, I don't have that. I'm a flawed human being. So immaculate morality, if anybody claims that they are morally superior, they're a lunatic. Lack of empathy? Yeah, kind of rumination, a focus or attention of symptoms of. Yeah, I don't really overthink why everything happens. Why are people evil? Why would I even think about that? People are assholes until proven innocent. I seriously though, can I go back? Can I go back? For the love of God. I'm just gonna disagree with everything because I wanna see the final. This. Okay. While I'm here, ethnicity wiki. Let's see how Wikipedia defines ethnicity. A grouping of humans based on who identifies with each other on the basis of shared attributes that distinguish them from other groups, such as a common set of traditions, ancestry, language, history, society, culture, nation, religion, or social treatment within their designated area. Okay. So how does that correspond with white, Asian, black? Or African? It said African. Not all white people have the same traditions, ancestry, language, history, societal norms, culture, nationality, or religion. Not all Asian people share this. And not all African people share this, so defining ethnic groups like that is just. It's stupid! Seriously though, you could have just googled it and see that what you're doing is idiotic. Who the hell made that test? I'm sorry. I'm being evil right now, but seriously. Okay, I'm gonna stop before I lose it completely.